Hey everyone, welcome to USA Crypto Group. Today we have Project X with us for this AMA session. X is a PEP20 token created to push the batteries of the crypto sphere to a different level by creating a higher standard. With that, I'd like to welcome Nard and Mario for the team. Pleasure to have you guys here again, brothers. Since we had the first AMA, I know you guys have been working hard and a lot of development's been done. But for those that may not be familiar with your project or you guys, if you guys can start out with a quick introduction about yourself, your team, and give us a bit of insight in your background, experience, as well as the role in the project.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll jump off with that, man. We're basically, we're just like, everybody in here. We're investors. We were, I love crypto. I know NAR is, I'm enamored by crypto and the potential of it. But at the same time, you watch the bullshit that goes on and you get flooded with, garbage every day. And we were part of that. We were invested in tokens and it just, you know, there's so much potential in crypto that you look at it and you start to realize like these people are ruining it. And we need to figure out a way to make it better. And so Nart came up with, Nart is the founder. He's the man. He came up with the idea to start his own project, and I liked the idea because I trust him. And it's not every day that you can jump into a project and know that it's trusted. We're not hiding behind anonymity and things like that. So, but basically, we're investors, and we looked at this project from an investor standpoint, and we have put it together and built it from the bottom up, through the ups and through the down, all-time high and through, and we stuck to it when it went down to 150,000. And we always kept going back to the drawing board and figuring out ways to make it more and more investor friendly. And ultimately, I think that when you look at this project from the outside, you have to see the potential in it. You have to see that it's extremely safe. We've taken a lot of things from the AMAs that we've done with you guys and other lounges like Ninja Lounge and Bonus Round. And, from the beginning all the way until now, we've taken all the feedback and we've corrected pretty much all of it. And we've made this project into probably one of the most investor-friendly projects on the BSC. And we're excited for that, bro. And all of us, everybody invests in our project. The team that's invested. Us. Our backgrounds are vast, and different from each other. For me, I have a military background. I was a teacher at one point. I worked for a police department. I'd like to say that my biggest thing is integrity. Nart runs his own business. We have Benny. Benny is finishing up his degree to be a software engineer. That guy's a genius. He's behind a lot of the technical things that we do. We have other guys, Chris, who has a teaching background and has invested with us in a lot of things. And, the whole team is full of good people. And I think when you look at crypto, a lot of the times, you're bullshitted with ideas and people throw these ideas out at you. And, it's a great idea, but at the same time, you have to know that you're investing in people, and you got to trust those people. They could have the greatest idea in the world. If they have no integrity, that shit doesn't matter. So when you look at us, I think that you see a team full of people with good intentions and good integrity. Nart, if you got anything to add on that, brother, go ahead, man.
Yeah, basically, as Mario said, we're investors as everyone else, and we knew each other before we started this project, and we saw what is happening in the crypto sphere, and we wanted to change it a little bit to make it safer and to do it in our way, to make a safe place for investments, for investors. And that's basically what we did. We are always transparent with our community. Everything we do, We do it first of all for our community and investors, and this is our strategy, and we stand behind that. Mario said it perfectly.
Yeah, appreciate the introduction there, Mario and Art. Definitely, Mario. I think integrity is it's a huge aspect, and I think that's what's needed in the world, especially in the crypto space, right? You see a lot of scammers, quick, rich type of scheme going on every day. So
You know what, man? It's sickening, man. I'm sick of it. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's friggin' sickening. And I'll give you an example. And you know what? I always hold back and put names out there. I don't really give a shit if I put names out there anymore, because these people that some of you follow, they put things out there. I'm gonna put an example, just an example, and how mad I was watching this go down. There was a token, and I talked to Mike about this actually. There was a token the other day called the cum token, bro. The the cum token, right? And you got you have influencers saying, "Oh, this chart's gonna pump. We got this badass thing. This is gonna be awesome." Dude, it's called the cum token, right? This thing had $350,000 in volume 2 days in a row. It didn't get any higher than 150,000 market cap. And guess where it's at now? It's at 4,000 market cap. Listen, if people want outsiders to take crypto seriously, then everybody in the space better start getting their shit together. Buying into that token had over $700,000 in volume in 2 days. And then you look at tokens like ours, we didn't have much volume. Why? It's because people are listening to these influencers who are looking for this quick money, man. Good tokens like the Heroes token, things like that, low volume. Why? Why are you people not investing in good projects? Stop looking for the pump and dumps. Some people might have made money on that. Good for you. But you shit on a bunch of other people at the same time. And it's getting old, man. It's getting old. And I'm telling you, if crypto is to take off and you want crypto to do good, it's time to step up and have better integrity and stop following these garbage callers that are only out looking for your money, man. Sorry, I got very passionate about that, but I am tired of watching people get screwed.
no, I hear you, Mario. I hear you, man. And I'm not quite sure it's because of the space is still new with a lot of people just coming to the space. And you're right, and it's also because of the so-called influencers out there and just calling and just partnering up with every single damn project that that comes to them pretty much, right? And so this newcomer coming in to see this big influencer partnering with this project, that project, so right out the gate they're just assuming that the project is good, and we turn out project partnerships every fucking day, man. I'm telling you right now. And if you look at it, the only partnership, the actual project that we have a partner with is Quint, which is $1 billion market cap. So we are very strategic on the partnership, and we also very mindful of the influence that we have out there. So we're not just doing every AMA out there and partnering with everyone. Now I hear you, Mario. It's a dirty space right now. It's a dirty space, and I just like you, I'm tired of it. I wish that space is more mature. And more sophisticated investors. I'm not sure how we're going to change that.
There's a lack of professionalism, man. There's a lack of professionalism, and it's as we push this token and we keep going and we struggle a little bit to get the volume, and we struggle a little bit to get the thing is, and people got. We are not going to give influencers tokens to promote us. And that's what a lot of these things, these projects are doing. Nart is in this, he's in for the long run. This project is here for the long run. And if we have to, and it sucks for the people who are invested in our project when we have the low volume, but 90% of them know and understand the outlook and the future of it. And they continue to get out there and push it on, Twitter and things like that. But I'm not going to, and I know Nart's not going to conform to the space and give in and say, you know what, let's have this influencer tweet us and we'll give him 10 million tokens or whatever. No, because that dude is going to dump on us, man. That shit is, I'm not letting these guys make money off of our backs just for volume. We will do it, and it will happen on our time. And yeah, it'll be a little slow, and it's very frustrating sometimes. But, AMA is like this. And, with you guys, because I really like your community, and AMAs with these other ones, they'll slowly but surely get eyes on us, and people see the passion behind the team. And sometimes, while we want to stay calm, and a lot of the AMAs I try to sit back and stay calm and stay positive and talking. And well, what I'm going to do with this one is be passionate about it, because I am to a point where we work our asses off, right? And people are like, well, why doesn't this YouTuber talk about it? Because we're not paying them the money that we want to give you to promote it. Period. We have given so much money back to our community in buybacks and airdrops and rewards and things like that. And the people that are involved in our project notice that, and that's why you see such a strong floor. Our next step is to build towards getting on a CEX and things like that. And I can promise you, this thing is going to grow and grow and grow.
I agree. And I think it's undeniable that we definitely can see the passion through you there, Mario, and you guys. The last time we did an AMA with you guys was a while back. And I think, I talked to my team too, and I see you going out there and trying to hustle and trying to, build for the investors. Definitely can see that in you guys, for sure. So I appreciate the passion and your working ethic, because you don't see a lot of that in the space. And we definitely appreciate that stuff in the space here, man. We need more people like you guys. So there's a reason why we want you guys to come back here and do an AMA, because, after all, just like you guys mentioned, we are crypto enthusiasts, right? We look for great people, great projects to invest in. At the end of the day, that's what we do. So if you're a good project, good developers, good people, we don't mind helping you guys out. So I'm glad that we'll have a chat here again.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I love this community, man. You guys are one of the first ones we were on, and I'm in here all the time as much as I can. I have a lot going on outside of crypto right now, unfortunately, with my life. So I've been drawn back a little bit. But when I gotta put something out there, I try my best to get it out there. And I don't. I mean, we're building. NART is building something unique, and I think it's. We're excited to talk to you guys about the movies and things like that we're going to be doing.
Okay, perfect. So with that say, let's go into let's just recap really quick. When it was launched, what was the initial market cap there, Mario NART? For those that may not be familiar with your project, and how was the launch? And was any team token?
Yeah, it was 130,000 market cap, I believe, or 125. We did a pink sale, pre-sale, and there are team tokens, yes, but all those team tokens are locked. So the team, they're locked, and the team is able to receive rewards with those tokens, but they're never really able to sell them. We didn't get in this to sell tokens. We got in it to be investors of the project that we're running. And that's the cool thing about this. We went up to 1.7 million. And then we really got shit on, and people just kept dumping on us, and we went down to 150,000. At that point, we kept pushing because we knew what we had, and we kept building, and we listened to with you guys. When we were first on, it was like, well, there's like 300 million tokens unlocked, and that was our X Club and our backup wallet, and people are nervous about that. How can you? So we changed that, and what we did is we spent some of our money and got with Brew Labs, and everything is locked now. 86% of our supply is locked or staked, so there is no possibility of any type of rug pull. I mean, everybody basically should trust us, but again, we went above and beyond and showed like we're not here to do some bullshit like that. We staked and locked. So 86% of the supply is staked or locked for a year, and we will relock that with Brew Labs once it comes along. So it's a very, very safe project, and there's no real red flags when it comes to that. And then, the rewards, we have a triple reward system, which we'll explain in a couple minutes with the X Club. And so again, man, we are, I don't know. I don't really know how else to explain to people how safe this project is. Um, the only downfall right now is obviously, the market is sketchy. People are nervous. But we have a very, very stable floor of very smart investors who are, a lot of our investors are they own their own businesses that are entrepreneurs, or they've been in crypto for a while. They know what they're doing, and they're slowly accumulating. And, once we get this movie out and once we get on the CEX, they'll be the ones that are benefiting the most.
Awesome. Yeah. So you guys launched at 130K, went all time high at 1.7. Right now sitting at 6.19 thousand, 619,000. I mean, so that's almost like 5x. So, I mean, the chart is looking pretty healthy. So yeah, perfect. Now the vesting, the tokens, the team token now, all they're vested, or you guys just locking that? And how long is it locking for?
No, we locked them, and they're locked for a year.
1 year. Okay. 1 year from the starting date. So they should be coming out pretty soon here, correct?
No, it was locked from when we got in Brew Labs, and Brew Labs was in October. So locked for a year from October. But like I said, we'll extend that lock. There's no, and if somebody steps down from the team or something like that, they're locked. And that'll be put back into the marketing wallet. We actually had someone step down and donate that 12.5, which is going to be in the marketing wallet. And we're going to figure out ways to benefit the project in order to use those.
Awesome. Okay, so I know that you guys have a bunch of utilities, in the works, and as well as things that are going on already. The NFT collections, the X Starter, the X Club, X Production, and X Giving, and also the P2E games. What would you like to speak on first, Mario?
Yeah, I mean, we'll go in with the X Club first, because that's kind of our bread and butter. So the X Club is very unique. So at first, as you guys know, we didn't have staking at first. And we're a rewards token. And the reason we didn't have staking is because most staking platforms, when you stake your tokens, you don't earn those rewards. So we created the X Club. And what the X Club is it holds 20% of our supply. It wasn't locked at first, but it is locked now. It's in a Brew Labs locker. And again, that locker has no emergency withdrawal or anything. It's locked. We can't do anything with those tokens, but at the same time, they earn that wallet does earn rewards, which we have to claim through the Brew Labs locker. And with those rewards, we do stealth buybacks. And then with those buybacks, every month we do an X Club airdrop. So in order to be in the X Club, you have to have 1 million tokens. So ultimately, now that we do have staking as well, it adds on to those rewards. So say you have 1 million or 2 million or 5 million tokens, and you stake those tokens. You stake them with Brew Labs. So you're earning rewards in 3 different ways now. So you're earning, right now, I think the APR on Brew Labs is 21%. You're earning a 21% APR on Brew Labs. You're also earning Ethereum rewards, which will go into the Brew Labs, and you can harvest those from there. And you're also receiving the monthly X Club airdrops now. So you're earning rewards in 3 different ways just by staking and holding above 1 million, which is, again, something totally different than anybody else does. And we've done 5 airdrops already. The next one will be probably this weekend. We've done 5 successful airdrops. And the reason we created this was because we've all been part of a token where we held and watched it drop and kind of just got screwed and watched people buy. So say we bought at, 2 million market cap and it dropped. And now we're, us as diamond hand holders. Say a project was at 2 million, you bought at 2 million, went up to 10 million, you bought a little more at 10 million, and you were all about holding. And then like every other project, like every project out there dropped down to 500K. And now you're like, shit, I bought a 2 million, 10 million. And now you're watching people buy double the tokens you had when, you're at 500,000. And then, those people become, higher holders than you, and you kind of get screwed as an OG member of that token. So what we do is we're saying, no, you're not going to get screwed. We are going to be giving you airdrops in order to keep you among one of the top holders and staying loyal. And not only those airdrops, but the other, the staking rewards and things like that. We want people who trust in us to be rewarded. And that's what the X Club is. And that's something unique and something different. And it's something that no other project out there is doing, man.
Yeah, I think that's very unique, and it's a great way to give back to your loyal investors, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And then, one of the questions was, well, how do you sustain, with volume, that X Club wallet is only, it's only getting money based on volume, and when volume's low, how do you sustain that? So we've, gone above and beyond and created some partnerships. We're partnered with an NFT project called NFT Crypto Rejects, and they have been slowly, we earn a percentage of every mint that's been slowly being poured into the X Club wallet and our marketing wallet as well. So that's one type of revenue that is helping drive up the buybacks. We're also validators for Chain, which eventually, as that takes off, will also feed the X Club wallet. So, we're being creative in how, we're going to continue the buybacks, even if the volume is low.
I see. So right now you mentioned that you need 1 million tokens to be in the X Club. So with the current price, that's around $610 to be in the X Club member.
Yeah. Yep.
Around there. Okay. So probably around
Well,
2
and the cool
BNB.
thing is, yeah, and if somebody can't afford that right now, which is understandable, you buy some tokens and stake them, and your bag will slowly grow. With the APR percentage and the Ethereum rewards, and we try to make it. I mean, we want to make it attainable, but not automatic.
Right. Now with the X Club, what is now that leads to the taxes. Can you speak on the taxes and what % of the tax go into the X Club wallet?
Yeah, so Nar can jump on that because I know they just did a vote and changed the taxes a bit. So Nard, if you want to jump on that, brother.
Yeah, basically, we got 7% Ethereum rewards in our taxes, and the X Club holds around, not around, exactly 200 million tokens. So as the volumes goes, as people buy and sell, and we generate the volumes, 20% out of the 7% of the Ethereum rewards is being collected throughout the month. So let's just put some numbers just for the example. If we had 100K volume in 1 month, that means $7,000 will be collected will be distributed as Ethereum rewards, and out of that $7,000, 20%, which is the 200 million that we hold in our X Club wallet, is being used for buybacks, and we drop them at the beginning of every month.
Okay. So it gets split between the distribution to the X Club holders or investors, and also a % of it is being dedicated to the buyback and burn. Correct?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't hear you on that. Can you repeat that? My bad, man.
Oh yeah. So no, I was saying that. So the 20% that you earn from the 7% of the volume from the tax. So you guys earning ETH right, into your X Club wallet because of the 20% of the tokens there. So you guys earning money off the tax. The portions of that tax, the 20% of the taxes that you guys earn, it gets distributed to the X Club members and also strategic buyback and burn, right? So the
Right,
buyback and
right.
burn,
So,
it's
yeah.
not
Sorry,
automatic,
go
right?
ahead. Yeah. So as it grows, as the Ethereum grows in that wallet, we do buybacks. And then at the end of the month, every token that we did a buyback with, we airdrop to X Club members.
I see. And you guys have done five eight.
Yeah, and they're if you go on the website, you can see how much each one is. It's fluctuated. Obviously, as the market cap goes up, there's less tokens that have been bought back because they cost more. But every time, I think each X Club's members bag has increased by at least 1% every time we've done an airdrop. I know the first time it increased like 8%. Everybody's bag increased like 8%. Then the second one was like 3%. And I think this last one was like, I think everybody's bag increased by 2%. And then you add on the fact that they're also getting 20% APR through staking and the Ethereum rewards. The return on investment for holding is pretty substantial.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. You get the X Club airdrops, and then you also can earn.
I think we lost it at Seattle. Do you hear him, Nart?
Yeah. No, we lost him.
Oh, good. I thought that was just me, man.
Yeah, I thought it's me at the beginning.
Looks like he dropped out for a quick second. There he is.
Oh man, I'm gonna need to get a new phone here pretty soon here, Mike. Sorry about that, guys.
No worries, brother. That was super clear all the way up until you cut out, but go ahead, brother.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, man.
Yeah, so I was saying that's pretty cool that so while they're staking, they can still also earn the X Club airdrops, right, Mario?
Yeah, you can earn both at the same time.
That's awesome. And what is the APR again on the staking? 20% you said?
Yeah, right. I think it's 21% right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's really cool. All right. Now, right out the top of your head, do you know the number in your buyback and burn? How many times have you guys done that? And do you know the number that what the number is that you guys got rid of from the total supply?
Oh well, we haven't done any burns. No burns. It's a buyback and airdrop. We don't burn them.
Oh, buyback and airdrop. Okay, buyback and airdrop. All right. Awesome. And you mentioned that you guys are also validated for Pooching. Funny because we just actually had a chat with Kronos yesterday, actually, in the private room. How is that going?
I was in a validator meeting with them earlier. The whole thing with Kraken, they're trying to figure out kind of what the next step is with validators. I mean, Poochain's taking a little bit of a hit. I think it's growing pains. We'll see where it goes. I think I'm not sure what their next step is as far as validating goes, because I think they're a little nervous with the staking that's going on that just happened with the SEC with Kraken, and they're kind of looking into that and figuring out ways to take the next step and stay within the parameters that they can without getting in trouble for anything with the SEC.
Yeah, we had a chat with him in private yesterday with the other project as well, because they want to know, what are the strategy and if there's a ways around that, so we're just sharing information regarding that, the legal framework around the staking, because as we know, like you said, Kraken just got hit with that. And it seems like the SEC is actually trying to ban staking. And it's also the reason why when ETH moved to, POS, they consider it as a security. So there's a lot of uncertainty in regarding to staking right now, because it actually falls under the investment contract, right? Because when people stake, they expect a return. So when somebody's expect a return, it's an investment contract. So that falls under the security law. So yeah, that's what's happening right now.
Yeah,
And that's
I think that's just the proof of staking though. Like ours with Brew Labs, I mean, there's already a set amount in there, so it's I don't know how they'll handle that. With I know the central exchanges and the proof of staking, that's taken a hit, but DeFi, for example, with our staking pool, we preloaded that staking pool with tokens, so that's a pretty much guarantee that you're going to get those. So I don't know if that'll take a hit or not.
Yeah, and also it's actually more concerning if you're from USA. I'm not sure where Nard is at, but I'm looking at your role there. You're just a spokesperson, Mario, and I think Nard, are you in USA or are you from a different country?
No, I'm from Israel, far from the US.
I think with if you guys if and I'm assuming that Nard, you probably have the control of the wallet. Yeah, I mean, if you're the CEO and you're from the outside of USA, I think, yeah, I mean, the SEC cannot go after you, all right? Now, Chrono is in the USA. He's from Virginia, along with many projects that we work with. So that's been a topic that we've been discussing a lot, and been looking into it deeply because we want to make sure that everything is legal. And the SEC, they do not go after them. But that's affecting you guys more if you're in the USA. Sucks to be us, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're trying to
Well,
figure
it's
out
just a
anything
matter
they
of
can.
time.
What is that,
It
Nard?
will be it will be legal eventually. It's just a matter of time.
I think so. I think so. PR, to be honest with you, I think, the CBDC, right? The central bank digital currency, I think they're trying to roll that out. Yeah, so I think the first step will be trying to get rid of the USDC or stablecoin staking, right? Because that will go against whatever they're trying to achieve. Yeah, so I think that's what's happening, to be honest with you. But anyway, that's a different topic. All right, so to recap, Mario, Nard, I think, man, the X Club is very unique. I think you guys, figured out a way to really incentivize or reward your loyal investors. They can earn the airdrops, every month, and also stake at the same time. So that's pretty cool. What do you want to speak on next, Mario?
Our current NFT proof of concept, I think, is very underrated. So I'd like to talk about that, to be honest with you.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, so we have so right now our NFT collection is called Proof of Concept. And if you look at our roadmap, we have, a startup platform that we want to do, and we have documentaries, that are down the pipeline, and this proof of concept is kind of combining the two at a much earlier time than we anticipated. So we teamed up with, I don't know if you guys know Bleeves. He's a YouTuber and a actor. He's an indie horror film actor and producer. His name is Jason Crow. So we teamed up with with Jason, and we are going to fund a movie. So we launched this NFT collection, and we put out the characters little by little with a video of each one, and then we did previews or trailers of each movie, and the community voted on the movie they wanted. And we're looking to do two movies this year. One is the zombie movie, and the other one is called Sugar, which is a class. If you guys go to our YouTube, I don't know if anybody in here from Project X, if you guys can put the YouTube in the USA Crypto chat, that would be great. But it's freaking awesome, to be honest with you. It's extremely underrated. So what's happening is these NFTs are going to help us fund these movies. And at the same time, there's a lot of giveaways and a lot of passive income that is involved with these NFTs. If you mint one of these NFTs, you are considered an associate producer of this movie. So that, number one, is pretty cool. There are 11 rares. I think 5 of them are gone. Those rares, if you guys can put in the special that we're doing with the NFTs too. I know Nart just put together a special. that that the rares are paid out pretty heavily right now, because we really want to get these minted. The cool thing is Jason right now just got on a plane. He's in Atlanta, and he's working with the special effects guy, and they are working on putting together some things right now for the movie. Now you also earn passive rewards, right? So if you own an NFT, then every mint that comes through, you earn Project X tokens. So the earlier you get in, the better, the more you'll own. If you own 40 of them, you get in our whale chat, and you get a 5 million credit for airdrops when we do the airdrops for X Club, which is pretty cool. So you own 40, you basically get a permanent dividend through the X Club. Now the movies, there's so many things with these NFTs. I'm trying to put it all into one. When you look at these NFTs, we're doing 3 things. Number one, this is part of a startup experiment. We're helping somebody create a movie. So I really thoroughly believe that crypto can overtake crowdfunding. And that's kind of what we're doing right now for Jason in this movie. It's a crowdfunding to create a movie. I don't know if anybody's been part of a crowdfunding, but basically when you crowdfund, you're donating money. So we figure, well, why did I think everybody in the world, most 90% of people are very giving. They want to help other people. That's just my opinion. So when they look at something and they say, oh man, help us make this movie, this and that. A lot of people want to, but they just don't necessarily have $100, $200 just to throw away. So you figure out how much money you're losing out on that crowdfunding just because it's just a donation. So we figure, why not do NFTs as a crowdfunder? So now you're telling somebody, look, we really want you to help us out, and help us grow and create this movie. And if you donate, there's a couple things. Number one, there's a chance you could mint a rare and win a couple $1,000s. You're also going to earn a lot of the money that you put in back through passive rewards. You're also going to get a chance to win extra money through our raffles that we're going to be doing, because we have milestone giveaways. So I really think that, this is a bridge that crypto needs to kind of go over. And I think that a project like ours, which, the exposure right now is mind-boggling, that I thought these would sell out really fast. I'll be completely honest with you, because this isn't just for Project X. This is really big for crypto in general. Crowdfunding is something that crypto needs to take over. It needs to take it over. It's like a marriage that should be that should be soon. And so that's what we're doing. We're bringing crypto into crowdfunding and into the film industry. So with the film industry, there's a lot of skeptical people when it comes to crypto. There's only 4% of the world is in crypto right now. It's a very, very freaking small amount, man. And the only way you're going to bring these people into crypto is by showing them what it's capable of. And I think that's what we're doing. So when all is said and done, and we get these NFTs sold out, and we show people that bought into the NFTs that they are getting passive rewards and they're able to, collect money. And at the same time, they're becoming an associate producer of a movie. And now this movie comes out and it's a good movie. And then another movie comes out, and it's 2 movies now funded and produced by Project X. That does a couple things. Number one, it shows other people in the film industry, well, shit, man, he just put together a really good movie and he funded it through crypto. How can I do that? And, who are they going to ask? They're going to ask Jason, and Jason's going to, bring them to us, and we're going to kind of go through how they can do that. Of course, there's going to be copycats along the way because it's a freaking amazing idea. But our end goal is for 2 movies to come out this year, and to create. And actually, we have a third that we very well may help fund. That movie's already done, but they need help kind of putting it out there, which I think that we're going to do. So what that does is that markets us It puts out a movie and shows the film industry what crypto is made of. It helps crypto get into crowdfunding and become, a bigger thing. So I think we're killing three birds with one stone. And, when you look at these other NFT projects, none of them are doing something like this. And you got to look at the bigger picture. You can't just look at, we're not looking at just Project X. This is the bigger picture. What are we doing? We are starting something that could potentially bring in hundreds of thousands of new investors because, the horror film industry is huge. Number one, horror films, and you never know when a film may blow up. If a film does really well, and the first thing they see is brought to you by Project X, they're like, "What the hell is Project X?" And then there's something up there that brings them to our website, and they see that as a crypto. We have really there's really big dreams with this, and these NFTs, in my opinion, are very underrated. We actually even lowered the price, which you got to do what you got to do because we got to put a finished product out there. So right now, what you're getting right now with these NFTs is amazing, and I think that it's going to do big things.
Awesome. All right. So you guys have 2 movies underway. Now 40 NFTs to be part of the X Club and get a permanent placement of the distribution from the X Club. Now, right out on top of your head there, Mario, how much is an NFT for the rare one, the 11 ones, and how much is the other one, the regular one?
Well, no, you get lucky for getting a rare one. They're all 0.1 BNB. So they're not super expensive. And if you happen to mint a rare, you win. You win money. Yeah, if you happen to mint a rare, I think one of the rares is going. Nart can jump on what the prizes are because I know he just put a special out there. But if you happen to mint a rare, then you win a certain. I think it's like 3.5 million Project X tokens, which is a couple $1,000s. Nart, can you jump on that?
Yeah, basically, we still got 5 rare NFTs that have not minted yet, and if you mint a rare, you are getting almost $1,000 because the price dropped a bit, almost $1,000 worth of Project X tokens, and we have this one rare called Alan Nevermore, and he looks like a wolf. You can't miss that, and if you mint that, you will get 2,500,000 worth of Project X token.
Oh, wow. Okay. So there's still 6 left out there. Now, is there like a special hack where I can know about it? And,
No, we don't even know about it. It was crazy. The first
yeah, it's
the
random.
first 500, there were none. And then like 4 popped up pretty close together.
Oh, that's crazy. So it's pretty much randomly, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's random. You get lucky, man. It's like the lot. I mean, think about, and that's another part to it. You're combining, the lottery in it. I mean, how much money is spent in the lottery every day? Million. When when the lotto's up big, people put all this money into it, and 98% of the people just lose that money. Well, in this situation, whether you look at it as a gamble or you look at it as something you're investing in to create something bigger or anyway, we're putting, crowdfunding, film industry, lottery, crypto, we're bringing it all together.
Yeah, I see it. Now, how many NFTs have you guys sold to date? You know that number?
Yeah, 1,141. The exact number.
That's pretty
out
good.
of 3,000.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so we're almost
Yeah,
halfway because there's 3,000 of them.
we also got some discounts. Like if you buy 3 NFTs, you are getting 1 for free, and it goes up and up till 10 NFTs. Buy 10 NFTs, and you will get 5 for free. So basically, if someone comes and buys 10 NFTs, he got a 5% chance to mint a rare. That is the chance. That are the odds to get a rare.
All right. And I know that you guys, okay, so that's a special going on. Okay, so if you guys have that information, you can go ahead and forward it to us, and we'll pin it. We can do it now or later. It's up to you guys. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay, so now that leads us to that what is it called? That fundraising platform. What you guys call the X-Starter. Now, is that what you were insinuating there as well, there, Mario? Is that what that is?
That's kind of what this is. You know, there's so many different ways you can go about it. My personal opinion, and I think Nart's as well. First off, I hated NFTs before. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't understand them. But when you look at it and you listen and you learn more and more things that you can do with these NFTs, I believe that NFTs can be the future of startups and crowdfunding. I think that they're very underrated when it comes to that because again, look at crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is just charity. That's all it is. You're giving money to somebody who's asking for it, and you know, hoping that they do well. With ours, you become a part of the movie. You're an associate producer. You have chances to win money back. You have chances to win big money. You get passive income for a little bit to earn some of that money back. So I think that NFTs can do a really, really good things for crowdfunding and even charities and things like that. Because I know we have some ideas when it comes to NFTs and charities. Because again, think about the human. All people. Think about people in their minds. We all have our own lives, man. I can't tell you how many times I went by, I wanted to help someone or I wanted to help a charity. I just didn't have the means to do it at the time because it's like, a lot of us live paycheck to paycheck. No matter how much money we make, we somehow always end up living paycheck to paycheck. And maybe something happens and you had to spend, you got to be careful in life with money. And when we all want to help someone or help some cause, we may not have the means to do it, to just give away money. But then if you come at me and you say, well, look, you give to this cause, then, you'll still, first off, you have a chance to win some money. Second off, you will earn a lot of that money back and maybe even more than you put into it. Then that's where you spark interest. Like, well, you know what? I do want to help. And if it's going to benefit me also, and I don't know if that sounds selfish, but that's the human mind. Just as an example, I was at the grocery store the other day, and I saw this guy in front of me, and he's buying all this food, and it was none of the food was a necessity. There was beer, and there were chips, and there was this, and there was that, and it goes through, and his bill was like $120. And then she asks, "Hey, do you want to donate to the feed the needy or children's charity?" And he's like, "Oh no, I can't right now." And I was like, "Holy shit! This guy just spent $20 on a 12-pack of beer and all this money." And then he said he didn't have enough money for the charity. And it's because people don't want to just give away money. They can't, man. It's just not the world we live in. So find ways to be able to do that and tell the person that's giving, well, you do have a chance to, earn money back and earn even more as a possibility. Then that really piques their interest. And that's why I think that crypto will eventually take over crowdfunding and it will eventually take over charities.
Yeah, 100%. And I agree with you in regards to money, right? Nowadays, people live paycheck to paycheck all the time, regardless how much they make. I'm not sure if you guys heard of Seneca, which is a great philosopher. Now he says, "It is not a man who has too little, but a man who craves more that is poor." 100%. I mean, that's kind of what you said.
It's a big thing, man. It's a big thing. And you know what sucks is that a lot of times you don't realize it until it's a little too late, and then you got to kind of take a step back and realize what's really important in this world. And I think that too many people are in crypto for the wrong reasons. And win Lambo. I don't want no damn Lambo, right? I don't give a shit about that. I'm ultimately I'm in crypto. Number one, yes, I want to make money. Absolutely. It's I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you. I want to make money. I want to be debt free. I don't need to be a billionaire. I'd like to be debt free. But at the same time, I see the potential that crypto has. It has the chance to really change people's lives. Blue collar people who work their asses off every day and don't make enough money. Think about the teachers in the world. I was telling somebody the other day about teachers in Florida because I live in Florida. I was a teacher for a little bit myself. Teachers in Florida make $41,000 a month. A year. I'm sorry, $41,000 a year to live in Florida. That they can't afford it, And what's that doing? That's making these people have to work double. That's making these people have not just work double. Sometimes just leave the teaching industry altogether and have to get into something else because they already spent $100,000 on their education, and they're these smart people and they're only making $41,000. They wanted to do good things for our kids, but they don't make enough money, so they have to go and freaking quit their job and get something else. And now our kids are left with uneducated teachers or teachers that don't really care. This, the whole world, and crypto can step in at that point and give people like them an opportunity to make more money. To give people to them like them to have startups and things like that. And I think that ultimately, once mass adoption comes through, you're going to start seeing things like that, and it'll help everybody all around.
Yeah, I agree. I think teachers are way undervalued here, especially in the United States. Now, regarding the starting platform there, is that something that you guys have on the roadmap there, maybe to expand it beyond the movie?
Yeah, absolutely, man. And Nart can hit on that, but I think that this is our way of experimenting on what works and what doesn't. But Nart can hit on what his plans are for the future with that.
Yeah, basically, the movies and the X Club are just a few parts. We got the X Giving. We want to create documentaries. We want to create a play to earn game. Right now, I'm speaking with several devs of other projects to create this collaboration that I can't explain at the moment. And our main focus at this period is to hit CX, as many as possible, and we are working mostly focused on that. And yeah, we got plenty of things that we want to do. I will not tell you that we will be launching the play to earn game within a month or something like that, but we are working behind the scenes nonstop. And the first goal that we want to achieve right now is exchange.
Okay, great. I'm glad that you touched on the P2E game because I think I did see some questions regarding that as well. Now, you just spoke on, so there isn't like a concrete timeline, but how is that going regarding the P2E?
Basically, we haven't started yet to work on the play to earn game, but our plan is to create a game called Escape Rooms, like the escape rooms out there, just in the metaverse. And we have some people that we spoke with, and we can join their metaverses. Everyone is creating a metaverse these days, and we got plenty of options, but we are still not there yet. We got the idea. We know what we want to create, but we're gonna be handling and dealing with that later down the road.
Okay, awesome. All right, now you said your immediate plan is to exchange. What can you elaborate on that? Like an actual exchange? Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, basically, right now we are focused to raise funds for exchanges. Okay, not only one. We're gonna start with one, and we're gonna go forward. And we are doing plenty of things to come up with the proper budget in order to get listed in exchanges. So first of all, we got the crypto reject that Mario mentioned that is generating for us revenue. I have this partnership I explained earlier that I can't expand talk too much about it. That can be bringing us budget for 2 or 3 exchanges. And we raised our taxes lately, basically yesterday. And before we did that, we created a poll on our Telegram, on our whale chat, and we asked them whether we should stay on our current taxes or we should upgrade them. So basically, everyone voted for what they wanted, and we changed the taxes eventually, as most of the people chose. And the Ethereum, we got the 7% Ethereum rewards that we talked about earlier, and we got the 4% in our taxes for marketing. The 4% will be mainly used for CX in the near future, and that's it. We are right now. We are we are creating ways to bring up the budget needed for exchanges. We know which exchanges we want to get listed on, and we will share that on time. And that is our main focus right now.
Yeah, when you look at crypto projects, ultimately the most important thing is exposure. I think that maybe we underestimated the need for exchanges, which I'll say that was probably on me. I wanted to give back to the community so much, but I spoke to a couple people, a couple pretty pretty big people in crypto, and just asking and picking their brains, like, what do you think is going to help us get exposure to this and this and this? And the general consensus was, you should really push to get on some centralized exchanges, because ultimately that's where the volume was. And I think we wasted our time on CMC. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't want to get on the subject beyond this because I hate their guts. But we had everything that was needed for CMC, yet they still didn't list us. So we're going to force their hand by getting on central exchanges. You know what? We wanted to get on CMC first, and then we're going to look at this, and I said, screw CMC, because they're listing these bullshit rug pools all the time. So screw them. Let's get on the real deal and start to raise some money to get on a central exchange, because I think that's where you take your next step as a project.
I see. Yeah, I was going to ask you guys whether you guys are on CMC or CG yet. So they
we're
have
on CoinGecko. We're on CoinGecko, but CMC for some reason, dude. I don't want to guess. I fucking hate them. I think that is the biggest scam of them all. I think that company, if the SEC wants to look at anybody, or people want to look at anybody, you're looking at that freaking platform right there, because they say this is not paid and this isn't paid and that's not paid. Bullshit. Those insiders get paid to list certain things, and then they buy into them damn tokens. And when it gets listed on CMC, those damn same people dump on everybody. And everybody seems to trust them, and it makes me sick, because they are not trustworthy and they're not good people.
CMC is owned by Binance, yeah?
Yeah, and I know that that is not full of great people either.
Yeah, no, it's I think there's a lot of politics involved in those platforms as well, 100%.
The rich get richer, man. That's how shit rolls. We got to find a way to push back.
I think crypto, you're right. And I think crypto is actually for the first time that we're able to have that opportunity to level the playing field, right?
Exactly. But people got to be friggin' smart about it. They got to be smart about it and get past this manipulation, which eventually, you look at the way the market is, if you study the market and where it's going up, down, up, down, up, down, this is the opportunity right here. This right here is the opportunity.
Yeah, 100%. I think if you zoom out, I think we're very, very early. And I think it's going to just keep on growing from here. I think this could be the bottom, to be honest with you. I mean, it could probably drop to, I think, 19, 17, 18 again. But I think if you zoom out for long term, I think if you're under the age of I don't know, maybe 30 and up, just buying 30 years. This is your retirement right here. Yeah, I think we're actually in the very early stages of everything of crypto right now. Good space. All right, Mario, Nart, man, I think we covered pretty much everything. Did we miss anything?
I think just the X giving. We have something going on. It's called X giving. That wallet holds 5% of our supply, and that's just been kind of collecting money. We'll never touch that money until we are ready to do our first charity donation. So that's another thing that I know we're pretty proud of. It's slowly building. It takes time, but I believe that eventually that wallet and that idea will make a good impact on our project and on somebody that needs it.
And have you guys had any? You guys have anyone in mind yet, or is that something that you guys have not thought of yet?
Not necessarily. I'm in talks with another project called No Soldier Left Behind, and it's something that helps veterans. But I think anything we do would have to be kind of thought out loud with the community, so we have their input. And when we eventually do a donation, it's towards something that the majority of our community voted on.
I like that, man. I like that. And by the way, appreciate your service. For your service, brother.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Best times of my life, my friend.
You still working out?
Yeah, man. Every day, that's my sanctuary. That's my getaway, the gym.
Yeah, he's doing push-ups, push-ups.
Who's doing push-ups? Who?
Mario doing push-ups. At least
Mario,
100 a day.
Mario,
yeah.
how many push-ups can you do, Mario? Mario, how many
Huh?
push-ups can you do? How many push-ups can you
Oh
do
my
straight
God,
away?
man.
Straight.
Straight away, my best ever on a PT test, I did 157.
Oh, man. Hey,
You gotta do 2 minutes in the military when you do a PT test. I actually broke the record at my unit. I was pretty proud of that, man.
I'm gonna talk to you sometimes. Yeah, I cannot speak on much about it. I always know that you're a fitness guy. I am as well. But yeah, we'll chat later. One of these days, though, I'd love to see you do
Absolutely,
150
man.
push-up on the webcam. On TG. Maybe right now, Mario. What do you think?
Say that again. What do you want?
I say one of these days we're gonna have to get you to do 150 push-up on TG on video live.
I don't know.
Maybe
I
right
don't know if I
now.
could do 150. I can guarantee I could do 100 right now. I don't know about 150. I could get on the bench and put up 315 10 times for you.
That's really good. That's really good. How much you weigh?
Yeah, I pride myself in that. I'm about 225.
225. Okay. Yeah. So that's you, a big dude.
Yeah, 225. I'm trying to get down, to be honest with you. I'm trying to get down to like 210, 215.
Yeah, fitness and martial arts always been my passion. Yeah, it's always been my passions at the very young age. So, but yeah, I like the fact that you're very into it as well. And on top of that, you're a military person too. So that's great. We'll chat some more.
Absolutely, man. Let me know.
Perfect. All right, guys. Well, we covered the NFT, we covered the X Starter platform, X Club, X Production, X Giving, and P2E as well. P2E has not started yet, but it's on the way. I think we pretty much covered everything, guys.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Absolutely. I just, just for my lap, because I do have to jump. I'm actually fixing my wife's car right now, but I do have to jump off. Anybody looking into the project, again, man, I know some of you guys really like to gamble and you really like chasing these projects that these callers put out there. More power to you if you're making money, but I can guarantee, 85 to 90% of you are losing money. Maybe you're going into one project and you're making 5x, and then you go to the next one and you lose all the money. Not many of these projects are sticking around. Not many of them are serious. You can see we launched 6 months ago. We're still pushing. Nard is going to continue to push. We have things coming. We're honest people. I think that at the end of the day, with crypto, you have to start investing in people more so than the garbage meme name and fake utility that these people are putting out. Our project, again, do your own research on it. I don't know many projects out there that are 86% locked and staked. I mean, this project is as safe as it can get, and we made sure of it. You can go ahead and look in on BSC and look at the contract and see that all the tokens are in locked contracts. The staking is in locked contract. The X Club wallet is in a locked contract. The team tokens are in locked contracts. The backup marketing wallet is in a locked contract. And they're for a year right now. When we get like 2 months out from that year or 3 months out from that year, Nard will probably extend that with Brew Labs. So look, man, if you want to get in something that you can go, because I know I've done the gamble, got into the calls and this and that, and it's very, very stressful. I'm gonna be honest with you, that shit is stressful, and it's like you got to watch your chart, watch your money, watch this. This isn't a project like that. This is something you can get in and you can go to sleep soundly, knowing that it's not going to dump overnight. And you can put it in the staking, or you can do whatever you want, and know that even if it goes down, we're still going to help you out by doing those X Club airdrops, and you're still going to be earning more tokens with that. With the staking. So again, it's not a get rich quick type project. We're not going to moon to 10 million in 3 days, but I believe that it will slowly stair step. It'll have its fluctuations up and down. We encourage people to take profit. We don't look down on people for taking profit because we understand everybody's life is different. The community is great. The community is fun. There's no arguing, no bullshit in the community. So I honestly, I try to look at it as an outsider, as an outside investor. I don't see any reason not to be in Project X. I just can't catch a reason. People ask me, what is the the only downfall right now is the lack of exposure. That's it. But I can tell you that I've been talking to a lot of info. I know Nard is talking to a lot of devs. It'll eventually catch, man, and people will see what they're missing out on. And again, if you want to be able to sleep soundly with something, Project X is yours.
Very well said, brother. And I think there's no doubt that I think we can see the work ethic in you guys as well. Now, my last question for you is, Mario, are you going to be the main character in the movies?
No, I might fly out to Kentucky and be in it though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I forgot about that also. You have a chance to be in the movie if you want, by earning a certain amount of NFTs. I think it's 70. If you earn 70, you can be in the movie. You can fly out if you want, be in the movie, or you can send in like a picture and your name or something. We can get you on a wanted poster, something like that. And I'm not sitting here saying that this movie is going to be, one of the best movies in the world, but you never know when a movie catches fire. Trends happen, and if the right people like the movie, then it might blow up. You never know. You never know.
Now think about it though, Project X. When you think about the name, right? It has that, that horror energy behind it as well. You never think about it. So hey, maybe it's meant to be.
Yeah, man. I mean, the ultimate goal, I know Nard wants to have X Productions, and I know Jason, who again is pretty well known in the film industry. You can go online and find him. He's been in about 70 movies, some shitty and some really, really good. He's been up for some rewards. So he's a pretty well known guy. And God, I'm trying to think. I don't know if have you ever seen Mad Max? You ever seen that movie, Mad Max?
Honestly, brother, I don't watch movies, man. I really devote my time to things that
All
I don't
good.
watch
So,
TV. I don't
Mad
care.
Mad Max was a really really popular movie back in like the '90s and the '80s. And they did a remix of it and this and that. Well, the main villain in Mad Max, again, is who's a very popular guy. He's actually plays a part in the zombie movie, so that'll help.
I see. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, horror movies are very popular out there. So with that said, Mario, Nart, I think Mike, we do have a few questions in the community, and Mike's been keep tracking of it. He's going to come on and read off some of the questions. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, shoot.
All right. First question, Mario. I'm a mechanic. I can hear that ratchet going, and I hear things going into a magnet tray. What are you working on, brother?
I'm just I had to replace my wife's battery.
Oh, nice and quick. Is it a buried battery or is it on top?
It's friggin' buried, of course.
Of course, of course. First question here, coming in from Jaden. Wants to know about your X production there. When you guys do plan to make your movie production there, what's the targeted audience, and also with the sales, will you be looking to try to sell it to like a Netflix or Amazon Prime or something of the similar?
Yeah, so it's so like I said, so Jason is so he's basically an indie horror film, and he's been on Amazon Prime and things like that. So they're starting. Like I said, he's got a meeting today with the special effects guys, and they're going to start shooting soon. The cool thing is, if you subscribe to that YouTube, you can watch all the. He's done interviews with some of the actors. There's trailers of all the movies on there. There's trailers of the characters that we have as NFTs. So I know that his target, again, we're not going to expect to be out in movies or anything like that, but his target is something like Redbox or Hulu and maybe Amazon Prime at some point.
Okay, and is that going to be like a live action play, or is it going to be like an animated movie?
No, it's a movie. It's a movie. Well, what I mean by the YouTube is like you'll get like behind the scenes stuff, fun stuff like the bloopers and you can see them shooting certain scenes and see interviews with everybody. It's a legit movie.
Epic, I like that. Second question here from Jaden. Scrolling on to your P2E game. I know it's not implemented yet, but a little information. His question is, as this game will be integrated with the NFTs and be based on the escape room genre, does that mean if the user wants to play a game, will it be only on the PC, or what platforms will you be targeting for the P2E?
Well, we are planning it for almost every platform. It might be your mobile phone, or PC, or metaverse with your glasses. We are aiming for everything, but as I said, it will be maybe we will start working on it maybe in a half year from now.
Okay, now when you're in this game, say I'm a player, I'm playing the game right now. I'm in, and is it going to be like a first-person thing where you get to walk around a room and try to check out, these little hidden objects or hidden areas to make sure you can get out of the room, or is it going to be like more of a click base?
Yeah, no. Basically, we want to create something that looks like the real escape room. We want to create it for everyone. They can play for whether it's by solo gaming or with friends. And we want to create competitions. Let's say, for example, the team that managed to finish the escape room the fastest during this week will be winning $10,000 or something like that. So we want to create it a competitive one and a fun one. And I hope it answers your question.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been looking forward to that too. I've never done an escape room personally, but I know the family here keeps wanting to drag me over to one, so I'm going to check them out very soon. As they do look like a lot of fun. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. The next question rolling in, bros, is from Francis Nani. is I saw from the website that there's going to be a release of multiple NFT collections. That makes me wonder, is there going to be a maximum amount of NFT collections you will release? And when you're releasing things, do you take input from your community on how to make said NFTs?
Yeah, I mean, with NFTs, the cool thing is that these NFTs, we want to do our best to make these NFTs always collect some type of passive income. So if we do, or yes, we will do other NFT collections. Like I said, I really like the NFT collections. When we do, the current ones will earn some type of reward with them. So it's something that you may be able to earn, every time. So say you bought the last collection we had, you're earning rewards from this collection if you hold those NFTs. So it's a gift that kind of keeps on giving. I know that we have an idea for a charity NFT, which will come into play with our X giving. Maybe another movie, and if we see that this Nart can hit on it more. If he sees that this collection was successful in the crowdfunding, then it might be something that is embedded in Project X.
Right. Yeah, I think it could definitely be a good thing there too. If you have a good movie going on, create the NFTs around the movie. It could be a great selling point, 100%. Let's see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Next question from Francis Nani. Second question is, what are the main criterias for getting started into the X Starter platform, and how will you keep the investors safe from investing into a non-potential project?
Well, I think that's where, and Nart can jump on after I say, I think that's the reason the NFTs are the best idea. We have control of the NFT contract and the money. So Jason is a very well-known actor, and we doxed with him and talked to him on video and talked to his agent. He's very well trusted. And he's already started kind of putting it together. But I think in the future, number one, I think doing it with NFTs makes it safer, because there's no way that, if somebody does somehow scam you when they jump into and they say they want to do this and that, there's no way they can dump the chart because it's NFTs. But we will have a vetting process, and I'm sure Nart can jump on that and tell you what his ideas are behind that.
Yeah, so basically we are trying the first attempt into that area with this project, with this NFT that we launched, and the collaboration with the movie producer and everything. And as Mario said, I think NFTs will be huge in the future. Maybe 10 years from now, we will see people buying cars from each other, and instead of filling up documents or doing transfers, they will be using NFTs for that matter. You can't know. So the NFTs are within the blockchain. They are trusted, and it can be tracked and safe. So that's the idea, basically.
All right, perfect. Appreciate that. Next question is rolling in from Raymond here. As many people are from different, bilingual communities and all that. So do you have an option to where you could maybe either on the website or have bilingual communities where, people from Vietnam, Indonesia, Korea, et cetera, can still be able to jump on board with your project?
You mean like different groups?
Yeah, one being different groups for bilingual communities, or two just simply having maybe something on the website that will alter all of the words on it to a different language to help get different language communities onto your project.
Yeah, basically right now we have our general group. Everything is in English right now, but we have people from all over the world, whether it's from Turkey or Indonesia or the US or Norway, whatever. And we see some people joining the group sometimes, and they are asking questions and everything. And some people from his own country are answering him back and explaining him stuff. And we will be expanding this down the road. But right now we are focused to build a more stronger general group. But yeah, we will definitely be having a Turkish group or Chinese group or Indonesian one or Arabic group and everything down the road.
Perfect. Thanks for that, Nart. Next question is rolling in from Expert Rider. He does not see any allocation for tokens for your charity in your tokenomics. So where will that charity money be coming from? I think we touched on this a bit earlier.
Yeah, basically we have 5% of the total supply in a wallet, which is also locked. That 5% is locked, and where the money comes from, it will be coming from the Ethereum rewards. I mean, we have 7% in our taxes that being distributed as Ethereum rewards to every single holder, and that wallet, the XGiving wallet, also is considered as a holder because it contains within it 50 million Project X tokens. So it will be building and collecting Ethereum rewards down the road as every other holder that we have. And we will be using that money for donations and charity.
Yeah, if you look on BST scan, you'll see the top wallet has I think 375 million tokens in it. It's not, I mean, the top contract. That's a contract. That's the Brew Labs contract. That 375 million is split into X Club, which is 200 million, the backup marketing, which is 100 million, the XGiving, which is 50 million, and the rest is the team tokens. So they're all in that contract, and they all each individually earn. They're locked. We put them all in that contract, so they're locked and unsellable. But they collect Ethereum rewards at the same time. So that XGiving wallet is in that contract.
Awesome. Appreciate that breakdown, bros. Actually rolls into the next question here from Expert Rider as well. What was the reasoning behind choosing Ethereum as your reward to payout token instead of, doing maybe a native token or, BSC where it's cheaper? What's the reasoning behind your Eth Rewards?
Basically, Ethereum is, in my opinion, I don't know what is going to happen in the future, but I think Ethereum will pass Bitcoin someday. And the more you collect right now, the more you're gonna be gaining in the future. Okay, that's my personal opinion. And we wanted to create that. First of all, we have the native token is that being distributed for the people in the X Club. So everyone that is a part of the X Club, a member of the X Club, is getting Project X tokens as well. And we wanted to do something different and to give everyone Ethereum rewards and not only our native token.
Awesome. Appreciate that. Makes sense. Last question here from Expert Rider is rolling back to your P2E. With the P2E tokens paid out, will that be also in Ethereum, or will that be paid out in Project X tokens?
Yeah, basically, I'm planning to do it with USDC or USDT or something similar to give the prize with the. I mean, it will be divided into two. The prize that we'll be doing within the competitions will be distributed with USDC or USDT or something similar to that. The tokens that you will be earning for playing the game will be Project X tokens. That is the plan.
All right, perfect. Now, talking on the same subject here, the P2E, there's a, if I'm not mistaken, a 5% allocation to the P2E game. Francis Nani says, I've seen so many projects exhaust all of their P2E allocation in a month or so. If this happens to you, what will be the solution? Will we have more funds to pull from if the P2E allocation runs out?
Yeah, that's why we are generating many sources, multiple sources to bring income into our project, whether it's for X Club or CEX or marketing or any purpose. We are not thinking about the volume only. Volume will bring the taxes, but we are working at the same time to bring more revenue streams into our project. As Mario explained, we are validators right now for PooChain. We are earning a percentage of each transaction on their chain. We are partnered with Crypto Rejects, so we are getting some from there as well. And I'm doing this collaboration. I'm talking with several projects, and I will be executing a collaboration in the next months or two that will be related to that stuff, building a budget for our next plans.
Perfect. Appreciate that, Nart. Next question here. I'll take just a couple more here. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Next one is coming in from Gustavo Winter. How many NFTs will be required to play the P2E? And also, will there be some sort of NFT rental feature for users who maybe, one, don't have enough capital, or two, would just simply want to rent out for a time that they couldn't play?
Yeah, so basically, we didn't thought about that as at this point, but basically it will be one NFT in order to play the game. You have one NFT, you can play with that character inside a game. If you have a few NFTs, you can choose which character to use, and whether we're gonna do a rental or not, I don't know. We might launch some cheaper NFTs just to buy and to use them for the game, and that is something that will be raising our NFT floor price, because everyone will want to have one in order to play the game, and maybe that rental idea is a good idea. I'm writing this down right now.
Awesome. Yeah, next question here is coming in from God of Fortune, also speaking on the NFTs. When I reach the required amount for the S Club, do I need to show you guys proof to get into the S Club, or does a contract automatically do this? And also with your sale going on right now where you buy 10 and get 5 free, if I buy those 10, do I automatically get the 5, or do I need to show you guys to get the extra 5?
Yeah, you don't have to show anything, because we are following every action that's being done with our project. First of all, if you want to be part of the X Club, you just have to hold 1 million tokens. We see it. We have people who are handling the Excel sheets and everything that they are downloading from BSC Scan at the end of every month. They are doing their calculation. They are checking which member have more than 1 million tokens, who had 1 million tokens but sold, so he's now not eligible for the X Club. We are doing everything by our own. No one have to send us a proof or a screenshot or something like that. It goes the same for the NFTs as well. It is not done automatically. We are doing it manually, but we don't need proof or something like that, because we are tracking every buy that is happening.
Awesome, appreciate that. I'll just grab just one more here from the community. And real quick, while I'm looking through these two, if anybody wants to hop on and ask a question on voice, please feel free to do so. But let me look for this one last one here through this. A lot of these were answered. There's a very thorough AMA, of course, brothers. Let's see. All right, so this is coming back to your P2E. This might be a little early to even tell, but will you have a capped amount, a daily capped amount that one could earn in your escape room game?
I didn't get that question.
I'm sorry, Art. So the question is come down to when I'm earning in your P2E game when it is live, is it going to be a daily maximum amount one user could earn, or is it just an uncapped daily amount?
Oh, so as you said, we haven't thought about that yet. We just know what is the plan behind the play-to-earn game, how we want to create that. And we are speaking with some people that have and working on Metaverse in order to bring our game into their platforms when it will be ready. But we never thought about these little details at this time.
All right, that makes sense. I appreciate what you can answer there, Nart. One of the last things I want to ask too is for the audits that you have done to date or looking to get done, what are the audits and who have you had them done from?
So basically, we haven't done an audit. The reason for that is we created our contract through Pinkcell platform. We didn't did that manually or something like that. You can find there a mistake of someone. So we generated our contract through Pinkcell platform. So that is the reason we didn't do that audit thing.
Yeah, the contracts we have with Certic, with Brew Labs are Certic certified as well. So those contracts have been audited and approved and have been Certic certified.
Right, yeah, that makes sense. I know Brew Labs probably have been audited many times over at this point. I think that about wraps it up for all the really good questions I wanted to get out to you guys. I don't want to keep you too long. Is there anything else you guys want to talk on before I kick it back to Seattle here, bros?
Well, it was fun. If there are people that didn't manage to ask their questions or something like that, feel free to join our Telegram, ask questions. Our community is there. We are also there answering people. You can check for yourself in our website, the white paper, the NFT collection. We have the YouTube that explaining and showing the trailers that we did with the movies that we are going to produce and launch. And that's it. Mario, I think he dropped. Mario, maybe?
No,
Can't see him
I was
in here.
able to. I was able to
Okay.
get back in. My AirPod fell down into the friggin' under the hood of the car. I had to go dig it out.
Oh, no.
No, bro. Well, I'm putting in a starter now. I put in the battery now. I got to put in a starter. But no, I think I hit on everything earlier, man. Guys, do your own research. But again, to break it down simply, this is a very safe project. 86% locked and staked. You get passive rewards. We're trying to build a movie. Help us out build a movie and earn some rewards at the same time. This isn't a project again that's gonna go crazy up to. I mean, it might. You never know. If somebody, if this catches the eyes of people and they start to notice, and it could go really well because I know that our floor, our foundation is extremely strong, with very loyal. So, I know we've hit pretty much bottom. Now is a really good time to buy. We're below $1 million again, but it's something you can buy into and not worry about for a little bit. And that might be a change of pace for some people. It's a little more relaxing than doing these these degen trades. Some people like that. If you like the degen trade, the degen life, and you like having your heart rate up every moment it drops and goes up, then hey man, that's on you. But if you want a safe project and something that could potentially turn into something big, then that's us, man. That's Project X.
Well said.
There, Mario. And if you guys want to learn how to multitask, learn from Mario.
Yeah.
Facts.
I swear to God, every time we have a chat with you, brother, you have like 100 things going at once, man.
Oh man, you have no idea, bro. I have so much. I have so many things going on. You have no clue.
No, I do. I'm actually a very busy guy as well. But I'm actually looking at the room right now. The guy named TJ. There's TJ from Germany. I believe that's a Germany flag. He says, Mario is one of the most legit dudes in the whole BSC space. I believe it.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so, it's not from me. It's from TJ, probably one of your community member there. So it's always nice to see another person vouching or advocate for another person or a project, right? So I always like to see that.
Yeah, I think
Again,
to be
Mario?
honest with you, I think for me, I try to run. I try to be like I'm a part of Project X. I'm a team member of Project X. It's Nart's the founder, and people have learned to trust Nart. They've learned to trust me, and I think it's because again, I'm not I can't. Nobody knows the market. But what I can tell you is that we're well intentioned, and we have, ideas and things that we want to do, and we've done our best to create an extremely safe token. We're very personal. We're always out there talking to the community, and I think that it's a breath of fresh air to some people to have, actual investors, actual, legitimate conversations instead of these crazy gifts and let's go, we're going to the moon, we're going to be billionaires, this and that. It's like, like this is a more professional, chill, relaxed type of project that is going to do their best to push forward. But we also know that we need the community. It's not like we're saying we're going to do this on our own. We need the community, man. We need the investors, and we've never spoken down to any investors. We encourage people to make money, to take profit. And I'll say that as my last type of thing. And any project you get into, whether it's ours or another one, if you triple your money, do yourself a favor and take your initial out, no matter what project it is, because, and I've started, I started to do it late. I was all in all the time and wasn't going to sell at all. And so I made millions of dollars and then ended up with zero. Always, when you buy into a project, follow a 1-3-1 rule or 1-2-1 rule. Meaning, if you put in one BNB and it turns into 3 BNB, take your initial 1 BNB out, because now no matter what happens with the project, it's only profit and none of your money is gone. Be careful on anything you invest in. Be smart, because it's very, very easy to lose money in this space, man. Trust me. Also, none of us, nor myself or anybody on the team, will ever DM you and say, hey, can you throw some BNB into this wallet for us so we can get this done? We'll never ask you for money, man. There's a fake me going around. There's a fake narc going around. Don't fall for that garbage.
Very well said, brother, and great advice. 100%. Well, Mario, Nart, man, it's been the third time now you guys been back with us. Always a pleasure seeing you guys. Like I said, I mean, it's undeniable that your working ethic is there. And I can sense the integrity. You guys work really hard, man. So I appreciate that. And I'm pretty sure that, people who know you guys appreciate that as well. Yeah, great AMA, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thanks
everyone,
again,
for
brother.
listening.
Perfect. So with that said, I think we do have some giveaway to do. And Mike is the crypto Santa Claus. So he's going to come back on and he's going to do some drawing.
I like that one. Crypto Santa Claus. That's going to be the new nickname. I really like it.
Hey, Mike, I gotta jump off for this portion, but just send us the winners and we'll take care of it.
Will do, brother. I appreciate it. Take care, man. All right, let's get to this, guys. So we're going to have one participant on the wheel today, and also the best question. And we're going to follow up with a Twitter and YouTube giveaway, like we've been doing lately. So let's get this rolling right away. Crypto Santa Claus is here. Shuffle it up. I like that one. I'm going to use that one now.
With that name, though, it comes with responsibility, Mike. Every Christmas, people is going to hit you up. So
Oh, no.
What I mean? You got to come through, man. You got to come through every single Christmas.
Oh, man, that's it. Francis Nani, congratulations.
I vote for Crypto Oprah.
Crypto Oprah?
I think we got to come out with some new stickers.
Yeah, there you go. Crypto Oprah. Crypto Santa Claus, a.k.a. Oprah. You get it to give away. You get it away.
You get a bean. You get a bean.
Yep.
Little piece of candy.
All right. So, Francis Nani, you won yourself $20 worth of Project X tokens. Congratulations. I will be sure to have it all pinned and posted in there shortly. I'm also going to do the best question. And then, like I said, we're going to follow up as well with the Twitter and YouTube giveaway. We give everybody a nice little time to do that. So we're going to give you guys about a day, 24 hours or so to hop on the Twitter and YouTube giveaway And Nart as well, I'm going to give this a YouTube upload and drop you guys the YouTube link as soon as it's uploaded as well, always.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming in today. I mean, it was a great presentation, some great updates there, and I see a good future with you guys. You got a solid floor there, some great holders, and I really do love that X production that you guys going on there. And maybe I'll come in enough to maybe possibly come in on a movie, right? Yeah, I think you said it was what was it, 50 or 80 NFTs to possibly come in on that.
Yeah. So we lowered the price. So yeah, 80 NFTs. So maybe you'll be a movie star for that.
I like that.
And by the way, Mike, they're not expanding to the X-rated movies, if that's what you're thinking. So.
Oh man, that's what I was pushing for. Oh man. Hey,
All right, guys. Well, it's been a pleasure. I have to run to a real meeting in real life, and I think we'll have a couple meetings in TG after this as well. It's been a pleasure. Appreciate you guys all being here, like always. Nart, pleasure seeing you again. Conda, good to see you. Mike, you're the man as always. You're on the nickname today, Crypto Santa Claus. So I appreciate all you guys again.
AKA Oprah.
Later, Seattle.
Good presentation, sir.
Thank you, Jason. Thanks, Conda. We'll see you guys shortly.
See you later, guys. Thank you.
Bye-bye.